Hi, this is Jeff Moy, archivist of the North Jersey History and Genealogy Center, and today we'll continue our exploration of the Frederick Curtis Historic Photograph Collection with a look at sports, religion, health, and warfare in Morris County. In part 1 of the series, we covered an overview of Curtis's life and work in Morris County, including his time at the Morris Aqueduct Company, as well as his second career as a freelance photographer. We also took a brief look into Fred's family, who appear in many of the photographs, as well as why he produced this remarkable collection, so it's definitely worth a visit. With an abundance of open land in the early 1900s, hunting remained a popular pastime and method of providing food. However, over the years, the country's middle-class residents enjoyed added free time for sports and recreational activities. Golfing was popular among both men and women, and by the 1930s, bicycle racing had taken off. New transportation technologies gave thrill-seekers options that their parents and grandparents would have never dreamed of, like soaring through the skies or driving cross-country, a journey that in prior generations took weeks or even months. Fred Curtis also documented many of Morristown and Morris Township's houses of worship, including small chapels and churches. He also photographed numerous denominations at various points in their development, such as Jewish temples, as well as Presbyterian and Catholic churches. Destruction and rebirth is a common theme in many old towns, especially when fire is concerned. Originally located in the former Arnold's Tavern, which was George Washington's headquarters from January through May of 1777, All Souls Hospital took over the building in the late 1800s. Fire destroyed the structure in 1918, not long after construction began on a new, modern facility. Healthcare has a long history in Morristown, and during Curtis's time, both the influenza epidemic of 1918 and World War I had occurred. The two main hospitals in Morristown were staffed by experienced men and women dedicated to treating both civilians struck down by the flu, as well as returning troops who were injured overseas. Fred photographed many of the men and women who served during times of war, including his own son Charles, pictured to the left, as well as other soldiers, doctors, nurses, and support crew who were stationed overseas during World War I. Lastly, he also recorded fundraising drives for the Liberty Loan campaigns that raised money for the war effort, and also photographed veterans from previous conflicts such as the Civil War and the Spanish-American War. As always, you can find these images and more, including historic maps, original artwork, rare manuscripts, and oral histories at mmtlibrary.org. Thanks for watching. We'll return soon with more from the North Jersey History and Genealogy Center. Until then, you can follow us on Twitter at NJ History Center, or read our articles at morristowngreen.com.